everyone.
Right. It's been a while.
Just a little bit of time. I think it's been, when I checked, 9 months since we uploaded a video.
Yes.
Shame on us.
Well, we've done a lot.
And now we're back in Connecticut.
Because we wanted to be back around friends and family, and so that is what we're doing.
Over that time, what's changed with you?
Well, yeah, I can't read. I can't write.
You can write, you just can't read your own writing.
True, okay. Which is weird because
It's
there's
very
certain
weird.
letters I can't read at all.
Certain numbers you always forget.
Yeah.
And that's been a challenge because I don't think people realize how much they read during the day. So little tasks like that became a challenge, which was one of the reasons we had to, assess everything with our move from Hawaii back to the mainland.
And so we loved being back in Phoenix. We really did. That's where we met. That's where we got the dogs. Right. So we loved it.
And we just decided we needed that change to be around our growing nephews.
It's like this nice mix of what we have, that we couldn't get anywhere else.
And your family's really understanding and supportive of your limitations,
Yeah.
which all of us being isolated for so long, interacting with people afterwards, you realize you didn't have the stamina you did before.
Right.
You're like that every day.
Right. And that partly is because I don't work. I don't see anybody, and so I just kind of got things worse for me. Everywhere else we lived, for the most part, there was a major city near us where we had pretty easy time finding a doctor. And all those
Let me
other
just
things.
break it down.
Yeah.
Connecticut's weird. I don't know.
I grew up here, so I know.
But even still, there's something with the healthcare system here, getting into the specialist ed needs that we've had a half dozen of already. We're not newcomers to the healthcare system. It has been jumping through unattainable hoops to get things done here. We're still trying to find a primary care physician, all of our specialists. It is unreasonably impossible.
It really is. But so one thing I can say, when I lived here, it was almost impossible to get into a primary doctor to the point of, I'm not the only one I know.
You live by urgent care.
Yeah, you went to
We've been to
urgent
urgent.
care.
We're waiting to still see our primary that I scheduled before we moved. We've been here 2.5 months now.
We still haven't met
We've been to urgent care more than just for, colds and flu and COVID.
COVID.
When you had COVID.
Yeah.
Right after our move, Ed had COVID. So it's been one thing on top of another.
Yeah.
Those of you that have found us through Instagram, through YouTube, and have made connections as you have been faced with ailments. I mean, the number of people that we are now friendly with that are battling the effects of brain cancer like you are, that just blindly reached out to us, hey, I just got diagnosed. Tell me about your experience. The reason I bring this up is everyone has had the same difficulties. Social media has allowed people to connect with one another. I have been there as resources for the caregiver and family of the people diagnosed.
Yeah.
You've been there talking to, the people who are post-op about what your experiences have been. This has opened us up to having that support and that reminder of what we've been through and that it wasn't easy, and also being there to help everybody else realize it's not easy, it makes no sense, and it is 100% not fair and not crystal clear by any means whatsoever.
I want to say that that's a kind of a cliche thing, but you're right, that's true. It is not fair.
There's a lot of strain when you have a health issue.
Yeah.
And I don't want to minimize smaller health issues over bigger ones. It's not fair, and we've enjoyed being able to commiserate with other people on that. So the reason I say that in kind of the positive spin is, if you're going through something, we're here. If you're ever having need to vent about something you're dealing with healthcare, we're here. We're not doctors. We're by no means professionals at getting through it, but we've been there, we've done that. We feel that frustration.
Moving here, we found another hospital. They've given me another medication that has reduced any of those language what would you call them?
Oh, the small focal seizures.
Yeah,
So
those have reduced to almost nothing, and if they happen, they're minimal. So I thought, well, we had to move here. Things stink in some ways, but none of the other doctors even mentioned this medication to me.
every hospital, every specialty unit is looking at things from a different way. The epilepsy unit at Yale New Haven Hospital here is looking at something slightly different from a side of epilepsy that Ed's mentioning, that medication benefited him. And it was just something that they use standard in their practice. It's just a favorite of theirs. It's not anything right or wrong. It's just a medication they've seen success with that their providers use. It has been a game changer for Ed. And you feel the being left, yeah, he's doing well. Well, he can't read and he can't write and
does really stink. It's like I can't even watch TV because if there's ever
subtitles.
Like, I can't read the subtitle.
But, in 2022, I have to say, you are lucky that we have iPhones and all these devices that will read things to you, do have audio. You can take a picture of a menu and have it read the words to you with your iPhone. Yeah. I don't know what this would look like if we didn't have that. 3-year cancer survivor here, by the way, just recently. So there are blessings to be had in all of it too. You're here, we still have fun. And with that, Ed wants to resume our vlogging.
As much as we can.
Yes. It is about to be autumn here in New England, which I think is like quintessential storybookness of leaves falling.
That's what they say, yeah.
So we're open to suggestions. Those of you that live in New England or the tri-state area up here in the Northeast, what's something fun we can check out and share with everybody? Or those of you that aren't in this area, what are you curious about? Yeah. We want to be here more doing this because you get to talk to everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Any engagement of my language is important to me, is what they say. So even this, I'm talking to someone, and that someone is whoever's watching. And
we've invited you into this journey with us, and we've left you hanging. We owed you all a phone call.
Yeah.
We know that, and we find it important, and we know how much a lot of you look to us to share where we are a month out from a seizure or a surgery or 3 years out from your recovery. We're thankful to be able to share that with you that in ways we wouldn't have been able to 10 years ago. So we know we are kind of owing this video to all of you and owing some more fun stuff to all of you. And we love making it, doing it, experiencing it.
Yeah.
And sharing it with all of you. So yeah, things I'm happy to say are good. We've just been crazy busy dealing with things that nobody should have to deal with.
Agreed.
So we're happy to be back on your TV or your phone or whatever you're watching us on. Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
And with that, bye.
Bye.
We'll be back soon.
Hopefully.
Give us suggestions of things to do in video for you. Yeah.
Okay. And again, bye.